Today, we're diving into a head-to-head comparison between the brand new Hisense U75QG and Hisense U8QG. Both of these 2025 TVs share a lot on paper. They support all major HDR formats, use Mini-LED backlighting, and run on the Google TV platform. They even offer native refresh rates of up to 165 Hz when connected to a PC. But the U8QG is clearly positioned as the premium option, with a slimmer build, higher brightness, and more dimming zones for better picture control. On the other hand, the U75QG stands out with its more affordable price tag and a very practical bonus of a fourth HDMI 2.1 port. That makes the decision a little tricky. Should you spend extra for the brighter, sleeker model or stick with the better value? Well, let's dive into a detailed comparison of these two TVs and see which one is the right choice for you. And if you find this video helpful, please help out the channel by giving it a like and subscribing. Let's kick things off with design and connectivity. At first glance, the U75QG and U8QG look pretty similar, but set them side by side and the differences become clearer. The U75QG uses a flat, wide plate-style stand that connects to the panel through two support points near the back corners. The U8QG also uses a flat base, but with a central pedestal-style attachment that gives it a cleaner appearance, though it may introduce a bit more wobble in the larger sizes. The U8QG is also noticeably thinner than the U75QG, especially from the side, where the U75QG has a thicker midsection that bulges slightly toward the bottom. Despite this, both models feel sturdy overall and come with identical, slim, backlit remotes. Now here's something practical. The U75QG has 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, while the U8QG only has 3. That missing port is replaced with a USB-C input, which is nice for niche users but less useful for most households with multiple consoles or streaming devices. So if you value a slimmer design but don't need as many HDMI inputs, the U8QG takes the edge. But if you prefer flexibility and extra connectivity, the U75QG might be the more convenient pick. Moving on to display quality and brightness, this is where the U8QG really starts to justify its higher price. Both models feature Mini-LED backlighting and quantum dots, which give you punchy colors and better contrast than a standard LED panel. But in side-by-side viewing, the U8QG comes through with significantly higher peak brightness and more local dimming zones, which means better backlight control and less blooming around bright objects on dark backgrounds. That difference in brightness also translates into noticeably better color volume, as the U8QG delivers a more vibrant picture, especially during HDR scenes in movies or games. The U75QG still puts up an impressive showing, especially when you consider its mid-range pricing, but they both deliver great image quality, so it won't drastically change your experience in daily use unless you're watching in a bright room or focusing on HDR-heavy content. In those cases, the U8QG's extra luminance really stands out. So if you value maximum brightness, cleaner highlights, and more dynamic HDR visuals, the U8QG is clearly the stronger performer. When it comes to gaming and overall performance, both of these Hisense TVs are packed with features designed to please even serious gamers. Each one supports variable refresh rate, auto low latency mode, and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, all of which help reduce screen tearing and input lag. They both also support 4K gaming at up to 165 Hz when connected to a compatible PC, making them excellent for fast-paced titles and next-gen console gaming. And thanks to HDMI 2.1 support across all their ports, you won't need to worry about compatibility with the latest devices. This is actually where the more affordable U75QG pulls ahead slightly, simply because it gives you an extra HDMI 2.1 port compared to the U8QG's 3. If you're someone with multiple consoles, a soundbar, and maybe a streaming stick, that fourth input can make life easier and reduce the need for constantly switching cables. That means if you prioritize flexibility for multi-device setups while still enjoying premium gaming features, the U75QG makes a lot of sense. When it comes to smart features and HDR support, you're getting a nearly identical experience from both the U75QG and the U8QG. Each TV runs on Google TV, which means a clean, customizable interface with access to all major streaming apps right out of the box. The home screen is easy to navigate, and settings are never more than a few clicks away. Both TVs also include voice control support and integrate well with Google Assistant. Sure, there are some ads and show recommendations you might not care for, but overall, the platform is fast, responsive, and reliable. As for the durability, both are well protected with solid construction, high-quality materials, and stable stands that feel premium. And when it comes to image formats, both models support Dolby Vision and HDR10+, the two leading standards for enhanced picture quality. That gives you full compatibility with a wide range of HDR content across streaming platforms, UHD Blu-rays, and gaming. So if you value a smooth and familiar smart TV experience along with complete HDR format support, you won't be missing out with either model. As for my final verdict, this comparison comes down to a choice between value and performance. If your budget has room for the higher price tag, and you don't mind trading an HDMI input for a USB-C port, the U8QG might be the one to go for. But if maximizing value and connectivity is your top priority, the U75QG offers one of the best bang-for-buck packages you'll find this year. So please don't forget, like to this video and subscribe to our channel if you want more tech comparison like these in the future.